Welcome back to Wood Acres. Today in this video, we're working on a lot. Hey, Sammy. Hump pup, don't lay down now. We got a lot of work to do. Now, I've been really busy lately trying to get a lot of different things done, just spread really thin across the whole homestead. I just picked up some more feed here. I got some materials for the rain harvest system. I want to do some more work on that today because we are expecting a little bit of rain this afternoon. Well, the weatherman's expecting it. I'm hoping for it. But the way we left the first flush diverter on the rain harvest system is not working. So I picked up all new pieces and we're going to redo pretty much the whole system. So as long as we get enough rain, that's all the water that my animals get up here. But we're actually in a drought right now. It's been a really dry summer. In my township, we're actually on a burn notice right now. We can't have any fire because it's that dry right now. So for the time being, I've had to bring the backhoe up here and take my rain tanks down to the house and actually fill them up by the hose and bring that water up here to the animals. So if there's any chance of rain, I really want to try and collect as much as I can. So I really want to try and get that done today. And I also did an unboxing short today and opened up this crate. I put it together. This is going to make moving my birds a lot easier. At least for the smaller birds, I guess it would fit an adult bird. It's about, what, 10 inches tall here? So this will replace my makeshift tote that I use a lot better. But I've been close to overwhelmed here trying to get my editing done and get all the stuff here on the homestead done. So instead of making a video every day, I decided to smash the last few days all together into one big video. I'm on balls. Yeah, you're not with Dabbles yet. You're still separated. Yeah, and Dabbles is still chasing the other ducks a little bit, but he's getting a lot better. So I'm going to throw you back so you can get all caught up on what was done in the last few days, and then we can get some work done this evening. Enjoy the montage. The tip doesn't fit. Hey, how you doing? Come on, ladies. You ready? I'm not talking about you, Dabbles. Oh, I know. You're so squeaky. Come on, Mumbles. Get your ducks together. Front and center, Melissa. Get up here. Get across the ditch, girls. Yeah, come on across. Come on, ladies. Go ahead, Duke. I don't think they're using my beach entrance yet. Maybe. Come on, it's easier. Go ahead, Khaki, come on. Oh, just go. Go down the ramp. Come on. Good job. There you go. Nice, it's working. All right, everybody else go around with Mumbles. Mumbles is getting so fluffy white now that she's coming out of her molt. Pebbles, girl, you're late. I sent everybody to the pond. You can head on out too. Dabbles, 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 I know, buddy. You're squawking. Yeah, I know. I don't have anything yet. Nope. I'll get your pools freshened up and then I'll bring you a snack, okay, bud? Yeah, I know. Why's your beak green? Why you got a green beak, Maggie? You look a lot like the boy. Yeah, Duke has a green beak too. I hear you, Dabbles. You got pretty blue eyes. Yes, you do, buddy. At this point in time, I do not have a name for those. And at this point in time, I do not have a name for those two bowling pins. And at this point in time, I don't have a name for the black ones yet, but I'm still thinking. I hear you. Do you have any good suggestions? No, we can't name them that. We got to keep it wholesome. Oh, Mumbles, why'd you walk around the ramp, girl? You followed the pekin. Girl. Mumbles. Turn around, Mumbles. Go down the ramp, girl. What put you up here? Turn around, Mumbles. Come on. Go back, girl. Go back. Don't you jump from there. We have plenty of entryways. No, that's not one of them. That's not... Oh, I'm going to have to let her jump. I'm going to have to let her jump. Get her into the deeper end. Oh. Okay, not bad. A little slippy slip, but she made it. You okay, girl? You're fluffy. Okay, I guess that'll work. There's a ramp right there, girl. Yeah. Pop. All right, hopefully we get some rain here today. And it doesn't just blow right past us. Pop. I dug this nice entrance out for them so they can get in and out on this side, but I don't think all of them found it yet. It does take time for them to understand new environments though, so hopefully this fills up and it won't be a problem. I need water. Pop. Oh. Do you see something? Yeah, there's something flying. Oh, there it is. Getting too close. You tell him, Pop. This is a no hunting zone. Right above us. And one of the other things I got done is this drainage ditch going down the center. So whenever I empty out the ducks' pools, a lot of the water will run straight through the pasture and get out of the end of the pasture here before it starts soaking in and making a mess. And it might be nice to take the ditch the rest of the way to help feed the pond a little bit more directly, but just getting the water down to here first before it soaks in should help a little bit. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself with different projects open all over the place. But we have the duck pools up here on the gravel splash pad to help it drain a little bit, and a lot of it funnels right here into this corner, and then it just started making a puddling mess, and the ducks would come in here and make craters. And now that the pigs are outside here, they do a lot of their business in the corner, and it soaks out here too. So I'm trying to get that to all flow straight through the pasture here so I don't have a big mud puddle. Hey S'more, hey Cookie, you two staying cool? Huh? What'd you do with Doughboy? You girls don't want to hang out with Doughboy? What? You make him stay inside, Cookie? Huh? No, you stay down there. I'm gonna have to get in there and shovel some more of that out. They're starting to build it up in there. You're getting too tall, Cookie. You're getting too tall, girl. But they're loving their outside pen here, and I'm loving having them out here. We have the turkey coming back on the pasture. They're about halfway to the barn now, right in the middle of the pasture. My plan is to eventually fence off the whole pasture, but that's about 200 feet long, so it's going to take a couple rolls of fencing to get that done. I might, in the meantime, just make some bubble fencing for the turkey so I can move them in different sections here and give them a little bit more space than they have in that box. I need to keep them moving on grass, so they'll build up too much waste in one spot and burn the soil. All their droppings are actually really good fertilizer for the pasture out there, but too much of a good thing is still a bad thing. But I'm going to get this feed unloaded so we can try and get this project started before it starts raining. I'm mildly excited to unload this feed because I just put a divider in the feed bin, so I actually have it all sectioned off for the different animals. Isn't it Rule 33? Enjoy the little things. Pop. And we also got Snowball moved out here to the little red mini coop with her babies. How you doing, girl? You like the extra space? Actually being on ground? We don't have a lot of green grass out here for you though. Huh, Pop? Oh, I hear ya. That was one of Pance's babies. I have them coming around the corner on Squat's Run, and they're actually going to be moving into the bird box here where I have Sedgwick's babies, Green Queens, and Little Rose. What are you doing, Lucy? Kind of puffing up at that Snowball. Oh yeah, you are. That's not a full-size chicken yet. You don't have to worry about that one, girl. I want to move all these babies up into the love shack. Only Pants is up into the love shack right now. She's still broody on a nest. So if I have the time today, I'm also going to be shuffling these birds around. Huh, Pop? You guys sent in some fly ribbons, so I want to get these up into the barn. And I also had to run back down to the mill because whenever I was unloading, I realized I was missing one of the swine feed. It happens. Luckily, I caught them right before close. Huh, Sammy? It is a simple thing, but it makes me so happy to get these separated out for the pigs, the chicks, and the ducks. I can fit 100 pounds in each of the bird sides here, and then I can fit 200 pounds here for the pigs. And that's going to be so much better than bags. Oh, ladies, you trying to help? We got some work to do. Oh, now you're quiet. I did get the hose rerouted that comes from the rain tank, so whenever I have water in the tanks, I can actually get it down into this tank a lot more efficiently. I had to drill a hole through the header here so I could get the hose through lower than the tanks are sitting. So now that the hose comes into the barn below where the bottom of the tanks are, I can get all the water out of them. I was leaving a few inches in the bottoms of the tanks because my hose came up a little bit to get into the barn. So we do have water right now. I'm Pup, because we brought up 2 tanks yesterday. Oh, little Ro, you're so cute without your big tail. Uh-oh, Bobtail just escaped. I'm gonna have to close the gate. Hey, Snowball. No, Rosie, you stay there. I don't want you girls out here in the ditch. You're filling it in. You scratch all around and then the ditch gets filled back in. I worked hard to dig that out. Snowball, don't go out that gate. Nope, turn around. Big Bonnie, don't even. Turn around, Big Bonnie. I knew it, you sneaky chicken. Stay in there, girls. Come on, Pup, you gotta come in too. Bobtail. Hey, Doughboy, you made it out, buddy. You're a little dirty, aren't you? Yeah, you are. You're all pretty dirty. Look at that butt. What are you doing, Pup? You gotta be right on my feet? You chasing down bees. Good try, bud. Hey, little ones. How's everybody doing in here? You're not still separated into your clucks, are you? You guys gotta all form one flock. Yeah, we're gonna move you to the love shack today. I hear you, Star. I'm coming. I see you little peepers. You're pretty much full-size chickens now. But I've heard at least 3 different crows coming from in here, so I can't be mixing them with the rest of the flock. Huh, Star? You want to get mixed with the flock? No, you eat all the chicken feed when I do that. Yeah, you guys are bad. You guys are bad. You eat too much. You guys want to play with a pipe? Oh, go ahead, check it out. You interested? I don't have any treats for you guys. You've been hogging those licorice treats up. Yeah, and your brother gets mean whenever he runs out. Yeah, you. I hear ya. Hey, Bert. Hey, Snowballs. Pants is broody in her house, so she's not out right now. But I'm not entirely sure why I thought this configuration was going to work, but I'm going to try and fix it today. Oh, Pup, we brought up some materials here to the boneyard. This isn't really the boneyard, it's over there, but I ran out of space in the boneyard. I brought up 2 more piles of materials here that I had down by the shed laying in front of the pergola garden. I wanted to get it up here to the boneyard so I wasn't looking at it. And there's a variety of wood here, so it's going to be perfect for projects. Oh, Pop. And rabbit habitat. I hear you, goats. I hear you. Where's that storm? I'm not seeing any storm clouds. But I brought up 2 tanks yesterday, so I'm using this one right now, and then this one's still full. I'm holding that in reserve. But this tank is completely empty. I have it bypassed right now, so this tank is just feeding straight into the barn. But even if we get rain right now, I'm not getting any to overflow into my tank. It does fill up the first flush system like it's supposed to, and then start overflowing here. But these seams are leaking, so if we're not getting enough rain, it actually just seeps out of the seams, and there's not enough to actually overflow into the tank. Bonnie, you come back here to help? I thought so. You want out to help too? Maybe. Now, whenever me and my dad were putting this together, we were planning on it working whenever we finished, so we did glue all the fittings together, and that's why I had to buy a new stick of pipe here and new fittings, because none of these are going to work anymore. So gluing these things together is a one-shot thing. You're not getting them apart. I'm going to try and save what I can here, but this section right here is what needs to change. I want this pipe to come straight over into a T above the T that overflows into the tank. I don't know why I thought it was going to work that way, but we're learning. It's a process. But I'm going to pretty much have to redo this whole thing, cut the old out, and glue the new in. I'm Bonnie. I'm Pop. And it looks like I'm only racing daylight, not rain. On goats. You tell them, Stripe. Alright, I got the old fittings cut out and the new fittings put in. I just have them dry fitted right now. I didn't do the glue yet. I just wanted to get it all together, make sure I had all the right pieces and the way I wanted it before I started attaching things again. I salvaged as much as I could off of these ends, and I'm pretty sure it should work now. Actually, I still have to take the flapper out of here. I made this rubber flapper. I don't know if you could see it last time we did it, but this is the rubber flapper for the overflow. The water will just... So the water would flow down through the flapper, and then whenever it filled up, the rubber would float and close off all the debris. I don't have the bit I need to take that screw out, so I need to remember to get that. And that gets installed right here at the 3 to 4 step down. Some people will put a rubber ball inside, and that'll float up with the water and plug the hole, and then it'll just float back down. But I didn't want a moving ball in mine. I figured it might get stuck in the 90 there as debris builds up, but I did have some rubber sheeting. We have 1/8 inch sheeting here, and I just cut it to fit the hole size, and I put a screw in there with a rubber washer, so it kind of keeps it watertight. I've never seen anybody else do it that way, so hopefully it works. And without any rain coming, I'm not sure when I'm gonna figure out if it works. Huh, Pop? You looking over all your birds? Good boy. But just in case that rubber flapper does fail at some point, I need access to get in there and change it. And that's where this rubber coupler comes in place. It has 2 hose clamps around it so it can make a watertight seal. This is for 4-inch pipe, so I'm gonna put it right across this seam here where the coupler is so I can get in and out of this area here for that flapper. And everything else gets glued. On a side note, I did bring up some more gravel here for the duck ramp, makes a smoother exit. The gravel was actually falling down the hill too quickly, so I added another stone to the retainment wall just to try and catch that a little bit and give them more of a level off. It's a work in progress. There's always something to make better. I'm Pop. All right, let's get this glued. rain is supposed to start 60 minutes ago. We got to keep working. And I recruited some more help up here. We have Rosie, Dot, and Gina. But this is looking a lot better, and I think it's looking cleaner. It looks a lot better without that big elbow there. So now we have both front and back gutters piped in above the overflow, so all the water can flow down into the first flush system here, and all the dirty water can get trapped. Once I put the little flapper there, all that dirty water will get trapped there, and then all the clean water can overflow into the tank. That was hard to get in one breath. I don't have the right bits up here right now, so I need to run down to the house and grab a couple. I only snugged up the fern coat here just to make sure it fit the gap and everything holds together while it dries. Now I did only glue the seams below the overflow where the water is going to fill up the pipe, but I think I shouldn't have any leaks above where the water's just running through the pipe. But I am still going to attach the seams together up here with screws like I did before. Whenever there's a heavy rain, we can actually have a rush of water come down here, and whenever it hits these angles, it can pop them loose. So I'll attach those with some screws to make sure they don't fall apart, and I'll be able to change it up a little bit easier if I have to in the future. All right, I need to run down to the house and grab some drill bits so I can finish this rain project, and then maybe we can move some birds. You coming, pup? You're hanging out with the goats. Come on, bud. Good boy. Hey, Sammy. Ducks, what are you doing? What are you doing in there, girl? Blue, get out of the soybean field. Blue, get out of there. Good. I don't have the fence completed yet to keep the ducks in from the soybean field. Huh, pup, another project. Hey, Bonnie. All right, I got everything attached and glued, so this should be in working order right now. I got all the elbows tightened up with some screws here. I want to put a few more in here, but I think everything will hold together. Dizzy, what are you doing over there? You're not supposed to be out yet. Snowballs, how'd you get out? We got chickens hopping the fence. Bonnie's the good girl. I'm not going to test this right now because I'm on a water restriction. And now they're calling for rain in the AM. So hopefully we're going to get that rain and it can wash all the dirt off the roof into the first flush diverter here and then overflow all the clean water into my tank. Huh, Pop? I think it looks a lot better right now. I hope it works. And now I might have just enough time to get these birds moved before it gets dark and I have to close up the barn. Huh, birdies? You ready for a field trip? And I'm thinking it might be easier to bring up my camping crate instead of making multiple trips with this one. This one will work out a lot better for smaller birds. And these guys are pretty small. They would fit, but I have 14 of them in there. Ooh, hi, little one. You look like a multicolored Rosie. Hey, pigs. You guys chilling? Good. All right, pup, let's go. Coming out, ducks. Snowball, get back inside, girl. Lance, we got company for you. Got an eye on him, pup. Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Come towards this way. There you go. Okay. Nope, don't go that way. Bird's not gonna help you out. Okay, you got fluffy feet. He's got feathery feet. I'll show you close up here. This is actually what I'm looking at. He has a little spur right here. See that spur? That means you're a boy. All right, there you go. Run to your friends. I'll get you a little feed and water station set up. Good boy. I think they all would have fit in this crate, actually. Come on, Pop. We're gonna get Pants' babies moved out. If there is any females, I'll probably keep them in squats run and just put the males inside the bird box. I'm gonna use this as a camera mount real quick. All right, little ones, we're gonna check you again. See who's got spurs. All right, pup, you watch the door. No, we're good. We're good. Good. This one, I believe, is a mix. Oh, what's come out? I believe this one is a mix of Mrs. Muffins and Sammy. You can see the Sammy red. Well, you know what? That could be some Rufio red. But the cheeks look like muffins. Huh. And the leg looks like a boy. Hold on, pup. 7 more. Watch the door. This is one of the pretty golden ones. Unfortunately, it's a boy. Okay, Sammy. This is one of the dots, but it has one Sammy feather. I really want you to see that. Me, don't eat my chicken. Look at that one Sammy feather in there. That's so cool. It has the green up top, white, and then the red or reddish orange. So funny. Oh, wait. Gotta double check you. Boy. The little tip is to wait for them to jump, and then when they're coming down to land, you can grab them right as they're landing. This one looks a lot like chicken, and a boy. You look like a dinosaur. This looks like a dinosaur, and a boy. That one's got some weight in it. This is the one that looks like Sammy, and a barred rock, and a boy. They all have such pretty colors, but if they were girls, they would still have pretty colors. Definitely a boy. Oh, you're so pretty. You're gorgeous. And you're a boy. Okay, pup. Let's get the boys moved on over. Stop. It'll be hard or I can't get them with one hand like I did the others. run there. There you all are. I'll get your feed and water. All right, I got the feed and water in there for them. We have all 14 peepers in here. None of them are peepettes. I might even leave them in the run tonight. I don't know how Pants is gonna react to all 14 of these things. I'll let them wander in by themselves and meet her one by one. They might go in by themselves anyway. I think I'll leave it up to them though. Boys. I now have the first flush diverter the way I want it. I hope it's gonna work. I just have to wait until we get some rain. Hey, Jackie. Oh, pup, we missed dinner. I hear ya. I'll be right back up. I don't want to close you up until it's later. I gotta put the fence back up across here. All the chickens got out. I got everybody's feed and water in here. They got their water right there, and they got a hanging feeder now. You guys all settling in? I'd like to let you guys run free through the summer run, but you can't be fence jumpers if I let you do that. And to do that, I would need to take this fence and stretch it across here to this one so I could close off the summer run going down this way. That'd have a ton of space because my chickens rarely use this. Huh, Pop? Took a while. We made this nice space for them and they don't even use it. So I could let my chickens have the compost pile in the back barnyard back towards the goats in the love shack. And I might just have to make the summer run an all boys club. Huh, Pop? Right next to the compost, we had a volunteer pumpkin grow too. It's a smaller pumpkin. Yeah, there's one. But it's putting on some fruit out here. I'm just letting it go. I hit it with some of the buckets of water whenever I empty the chickens' water. We're starting to get a nice sunset. So I was just about to point out the nice sunset that we're starting to get, and a rainbow just formed. We didn't even get any rain, and a rainbow's up in the sky. It's not a full rainbow. We're what, 2/3 right here. I just saw one earlier. You'll see it on a short. I saw a little chunk of rainbow just over the hill that was disappearing, and now we get almost a full rainbow form. And that's gonna be my sign to end the video. I still have to get the barn closed up and a few things ready for the morning and then maybe eat dinner. So that's gonna be all for this one. If you wanna keep following along with everything here at Whitt Acres, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Good boy.